Hey guys, I'm ZeldaMaster and today I'm here with a new video. Yes, for the past week I haven't uploaded at all, and that's because I was in LA for E3 2017 and I had a blast. And I thought I'd make this video to kind of give you guys my opinions on E3, the games I've played, what I thought about all of the new games that are coming out soon, and overall just update you guys, because yeah, there hasn't been a video in quite a bit, but don't worry, videos will resume hopefully from tomorrow. It's just I didn't have anything while I was gone, and I couldn't really record much, but during E3 I did record a lot of footage, and just me walking around, which I will play in this video as like B-roll as I talk over, you know, just my impressions and whatnot of E3. But yes, so I did go to E3 last week, and it was extremely fun. I mean, like I said, I got to play obviously Super Mario Odyssey, which was the main thing on my to-do list. Like, I had to play the new Mario game. Just like last year, I spent most of my time at the Nintendo booth trying to play Breath of the Wild, and that was really fun. This year we got to play Odyssey, and it was just as exciting, I guess. I mean, I was more excited for Breath of the Wild, I'll be honest, but I'm still really excited for this next Mario game, because it's been a while since we got a like main Mario game, I want to say, especially the ones like Mario 64 and Sunshine, which are my two favorite Mario games. We're going to be getting one in that line. At least Nintendo has said it's going to be like that, and from my experience, it is a lot like that. I actually played a lot of Super Mario Odyssey. Well, not really a lot, because the demo was only 10 minutes, but I got to like just move around and play with Mario and overall try the physics and how the gameplay works. And I'll be sure to play gameplay of me playing the game on the screen, and yeah, the game is really fun. It feels like Sunshine, like the way Mario is very slippery, and just, you know, the controls are really responsive. It's really nice. Like, I feel like in Galaxy, Mario was a little more stiff, like the controls were a little harder to manage, and plus his jumps seemed kind of floaty. Like, it wasn't as good as Mario 64 or Sunshine, and overall those games had really good levels with how they were all collectathon based, and there was so much to do. Each level was kind of like a hub, and you found stuff to do in it. Well, in Super Mario Odyssey, pretty much the whole game is like that. Every level is gonna have just a giant world to explore and find different, instead of like shines, like shine sprites, which are like suns, we're gonna be finding moons. But yeah, it reminds me a lot of Sunshine in that aspect as well. But overall, like, yeah, I'm so excited for Super Mario Odyssey, and I will definitely, hopefully, do content of it on the channel. Probably stream it, maybe not do a Let's Play, but I do have other games I do want to Let's Play in the future that aren't Zelda related. But before I get into those, let me just talk about, you know, the new information we got during E3 about Breath of the Wild, because yeah, Breath of the Wild got more info about the DLC Pack 1, which is going to have obviously hard mode, and in it we know that silver Lionels, or not silver but now gold Lionels, are a thing. Nintendo showed a promotional artwork of Link gonna fight one. It's actually my wallpaper right now. It's like the best artwork I've seen. It's so badass. I love it, and it just gets me so excited for hard mode, because I'm going to do a Let's Play of it. I know we haven't technically finished the original Breath of the Wild Let's Play, but I don't care. Like, I want to challenge myself on hard mode and do it in a completely different route. It's not going to be like a walkthrough like we did it before. It's going to be something else. So, June 30th, stay tuned for Breath of the Wild Let's Play 2. I know it may seem a little soon for me to be doing it again, but I don't care. Like, I love this game so much. We've waited for like 4 years. Like, I've been making videos on Breath of the Wild for quite a bit, and now that it's out, I want to continue making videos on it. It is currently my favorite game, and yeah, if Nintendo ever tops it with a better Zelda game, you know, maybe then we'll shift our focus there. But for now, this year, with all the DLC coming out, I feel like I do expect like just a lot more Breath of the Wild videos, because it's what I want to do, it's what I enjoy doing, and I hope you guys enjoy it as well. At least I've seen a lot of you guys request it, so yeah, do expect it. But yeah, along with that, you know, hard mode coming out June 30th, so we actually have a date, which is exciting. It's like a week before my birthday, so if anything, that is a birthday present for me. But yeah, along with that, we are going to be getting new Amiibo. I'm not entirely sure when they're going to come out, but they are the Champions Amiibo. And we know that DLC Pack 2 is going to be the Ballad of the Champions, which is obviously going to involve the champions heavily. I'm really curious on what it's gonna take place. And I mean, obviously we know there's gonna be a new dungeon, so there's more things to look forward to other than, you know, the Trial of the Swords, Korok Mask, and a couple new armor sets that will be in DLC Pack 1. Like, DLC Pack 2 will have a lot more to it, hopefully, and that will be later this year. I'll be sure to update you guys on whatever else there is to come, but when the Amiibo do come out, I'll make Amiibo functionality videos, kind of like what I did before with the all Amiibo video for the champions specifically, and I'll be sure to also just cover anything else Breath of the Wild related that's coming out soon. I couldn't really make a like DLC update video when we first got it because I was in LA and I couldn't really record. I mean, I pretty much, after we watched the Nintendo Direct, we went straight to the convention center and played, you know, all the games that we saw. Well, not all of them, because Metroid Prime 4 was announced. I mean, I'm so excited. Metroid, like, I love the Prime series. The trilogy was amazing. I even played Prime Hunters on the DS when it came out way back. It's been like a decade now since even Prime Hunters came out, so it's been a while, and now that we're getting another Metroid, I'm gonna LP that. I'm gonna do videos on it for sure. Like, I've been waiting for another Metroid, and same goes for actually, and this is not Nintendo related, but Shadow of the Colossus HD. Now, if you watched my, what's it called, Breath of the Wild Let's Play, I'm not the whole thing, but if you watched of it, you may have heard of me mention Shadow of the Colossus, because I've mentioned it a lot in the LP, just because with how vast the world is. For some reason, I can't help but think of when I first played Shadow of the Colossus, I got the same feelings as I did when playing Breath of the Wild, even though they're completely different. Like, Breath of the Wild has so much more to explore. It's more so about the exploration and not just, you know, the journey heading to the Colossi. But still, Shadow of the Colossus HD is coming, and that's also to expect a Let's Play of that. Like, Shadow of the Colossus is one of my favorite games of all time. I was really considering of doing the PS3 HD remake, which is not really much of a remake. It's just slightly more upscaled and, you know, better resolution and whatnot. But in general, it's not gonna look as good as the new Shadow of the Colossus. I was blown away when seeing it. I believe I literally just got off my flight, because, yeah, that's when the Sony conference was happening. It was around that time when I first arrived in LA, and yeah, just looking at the news on my phone, I could not believe it. It was unreal, because, yeah, I love Team Ico. I love their games. I feel like Last Guardian kind of, you know, it wasn't that good. Like, in my opinion, it could have been better. I'm not really a fan of, I guess you could say, Trico's AI, or Trico, or whatever you know, the name is for the giant thing. But in general, yeah, it wasn't the best in my opinion. I still like it, and I kind of want to do videos on it, but Shadow of the Colossus has always been my favorite Team Ico game, and I'm so glad that they're remaking it. So anyways, that's aside. I'm gonna make videos on it. I'm gonna talk about it more later. I just wanted to kind of gush over it for a bit, because yes, I'm excited for it, and I want you guys to be hyped for it as well. But yeah, aside from that, I mean, going back to Nintendo, we also have Samus Returns, which is another like Metroid game I'm really excited for, because I do believe that's Metroid 2 but remade. And I did hear of a fan remake that came out, but that was had to be taken down, and that sucks, because it's like, you know, all of that effort for a free fan remake to be made, and then it was taken down, but because we're getting a newer version. So it's like, it's a good thing, but also a bad thing that happened. I mean, I'm still excited for the 3DS version, but yeah, it does suck for those who, you know, really wanted to play the fan remake and whatnot. I'm sure you could probably still find it, but just in general, that was something I was actually going to look into if Nintendo never announced Samus Returns. But yeah, aside from that, I'm trying to think of what else. Like, there was, like, this E3 was amazing. Granted, I didn't play many games, but it was still really fun just to be there, you know, see a lot of so I actually met a lot of you guys. There were a couple of you guys who came up to me, because E3 was open for the public, so saw a lot of people I didn't expect to see as well, which was really cool. And yeah, aside from that, I mean, I didn't really play much other than, like, Nintendo games. I really want to focus on that. But speaking of which, ARMS did come out recently, and I do want to hopefully stream ARMS in the future. So maybe even today or tomorrow I might do an ARMS stream, just, you know, for fun. I just need to, like, connect the Ethernet cable to my Switch, so that way I can actually stream in this room. because this room is like in the basement of the house I live in with all of my other roommates, and yeah, the Wi-Fi isn't the best here, and it sucks that like the dock for the Switch doesn't have an Ethernet cable. Like, I don't know, I feel like the dock is really cheap for the Switch. They're like selling the dock alone for almost $100, and I think that's a huge like scam. I would never do that. Like, I don't know why the dock is so expensive but so crap. So even though I love the Switch to death, and it's right now my yeah, it is my favorite console just because it has Breath of the Wild on it. I really wish Nintendo made a better dock, but whatever. That's, you know, that tangent, we'll just leave it for another time. Anywho, yeah, so with all of the games I got to play, at least out of the 2 games I got to play, I got some cool things for playing the demo. One of them actually is this visor of Cappy from Super Mario Odyssey. It's pretty cool. I mean, everyone who played the demo was able to get one. You just get like a card after playing it, and then they stamp it. And yeah, it's yours, so it's pretty nice. Everyone was like wearing it during the convention center. Personally, I don't like it. I mean, it's a visor. Maybe if it was like an actual cap, I would like it, but yeah, it's pretty cool of Cappy. And overall, yeah, Super Mario Odyssey's mechanics seem so exciting. Sadly, in the demo we played, we couldn't take control of enemies with Cappy, but what we saw in the Treehouse gameplay, it was possible, and it looked freaking awesome. Oh, and the fact that Mario can turn 2D and walk to the side, it reminds me exactly of A Link Between Worlds, and that is so cool. Like, yeah, I'm really excited for this Mario game. I feel like Nintendo is gonna deliver. You know, like with Zelda, just like how amazing Breath of the Wild came out, I feel like Mario Odyssey is gonna do the same thing for Mario. Like, I'm just beyond excited for that game. But all right, along with that, though, obviously, I kind of just want to show off my badge, because why the heck not? This is the media badge. It actually has Mario Odyssey on the lanyard, which is pretty cool. You can just see, like, Nintendo Switch and the Mario Odyssey logo. Last year, it was actually the 30th anniversary logo for Zelda, which was awesome. I still have that, too. I kind of actually have all my lanyards. You may not be able to see them, but I'm going to try to grab it and put it in the frame. Like, I save all my lanyards from packs and conventions and stuff, and yeah, okay, so hopefully that was in the frame. I'm hoping it will end up in it, but yeah, so that's that, and I'm gonna save this lanyard too, just gonna remove the badge and save it for another time, because overall, I mean, it's nice just to keep and collect, I guess. It's a cool souvenir. But last but not least is, I guess something I didn't really expect to mention, but I am a huge fan of Studio Ghibli and their movies. I love them. Like, I feel like it's pretty much the Disney of Japan. And, yeah, I actually sat and watched a lot of their movies recently. And I actually watched a lot, like, when I was younger. But, in general, I'd say my favorite is Princess Mononoke. It reminds me a lot of, Breath of the Wild reminds me a lot of Princess Mononoke. And that's what made me even like it more. But I always liked Princess Mononoke and its charm to it. So, yeah, that's my favorite movie for those wondering. But I'm sure a lot of you guys may know that Studio Ghibli is behind the animation for Ni no Kuni, at least because it has animated segments, and they do help out in that regard, and overall that's what attracted me to this JRPG. I do have the original Ni no Kuni, and I have been playing a lot of it. It's actually really fun, and I got to play Ni no Kuni 2 over at E3. The demo was really fun. It was nice because the boss actually took forever to kill. Like, the whole demo was you defeating the boss. Whether you won or died, the demo ends. I won, obviously. It wasn't too hard. It just, you know, it was a new game, so it took me a second to get used to the mechanics, because it does play different than the original Ni no Kuni. It's a lot more fast-paced, actually, which I do enjoy. But, yes, it's not out, for those wondering, because I have this steel bookcase. Essentially what this is just the steel bookcase, which is like the collector's edition. And I think it's really smart how they did this, because they're not giving you the game per se, but they're like, if you buy the game, you get the, you know, deluxe steel bookcase edition of it. And I'm a huge fan of the steel bookcase. I have it for Horizon Zero Dawn. I have it for, I literally bought Final Fantasy 15 and then bought it again so I can get the steel bookcase, just because I really love these for what they are. And yeah, I feel like as a collector's item, it's definitely worth it. So, like, for my PS4 games, I would prefer having the steel bookcase over You know, just the normal blue plastic thing. But yeah, that's that. And actually, there is one more thing I kind of forgot. It's a good thing I put it on my desk as well, so I don't forget it. And it's this very small, and I'm gonna see if I can get this to focus. It's not gonna want to focus probably, but I feel like you guys can tell from the colors what this is meant to be. And it's a Super Mario Odyssey pin. It's literally the logo with Cappy, the world, and everything. It's actually I love this logo too. I just love Mario. Like, I guess just like seeing Mario Odyssey and seeing that's actually coming, it hit me. I'm like, this, like, we're actually gonna get another Mario that might be as good as Sunshine. Because for those who don't know, yeah, Sunshine's my favorite Mario game. I spent, I want to say, over 100 hours just in Delfino Plaza running around and doing nothing. I just like running, using Mario's controls, using FLUDD, sliding around, just finding Yoshi, trying to, you know, make it as far as I can without jumping in the water, just doing dumb stuff in like Delfino Plaza. To me, that was so fun. I was able just to like join a call with like some of my friends and then just play it in the background, and I enjoyed that. Granted, I did that a while ago. Like, I haven't really played Sunshine in the past couple of years, but my point is, if we're gonna get a Mario game to where I can kind of do that again, especially with so many huge worlds, just to run around and play, you know, with Mario's, like, the physics of Mario, I love it. Like, all of the jumps, everything he does is just fun. It's a great platformer just to go running around and playing. So, yeah, I'm just really hyped for that aspect. I mean, also for the collectathon thing, that's something I love doing. I'm a completionist at heart, so yeah, and even though completionist may not be a word, I'm taking it from the completionist. That's how I see it as well, which is also a great YouTuber I highly suggest you guys check out. But anyways, yeah, that's about it, and I do apologize if I'm sweating. The lights in front of me does make the room a lot more hot than it usually is, plus it's normally really hot. But anyways, yeah, that's about it. I do apologize for literally the lack of videos. I was trying to get out a video yesterday, but I was so exhausted from the day before. I spent around 16 hours in the airport, along with flying, and that's because I went to the airport early, and the flight kept getting delayed. And yeah, it was not fun, because I was already there early, and with it getting delayed so much, I ended up staying like for almost 10 hours at the airport before the flight took off, and by the time I made it home, it was like 16 hours in total of traveling, so not fun at all. But I'm glad to be back, and yes, new video soon. So the 30th, Breath of the Wild Let's Play. Tomorrow, hopefully, we'll have... I don't want to honestly start another Let's Play if I'm going to be doing Breath of the Wild again, because I'm technically going to have 2 Breath of the Wild Let's Plays going on, plus the LPs I haven't finished. So my goal here is to catch up in Kingdom Hearts 1.5/2.5, the PS4 edition, where it's all in one, because the reason why I kind of quit Kingdom Hearts 1 Final Mix was because my PS3 would never record it properly. Like, there's times it would just go black. I even mentioned that in the Let's Play. I'm sure a lot of you guys might not know that I even did Kingdom Hearts, because it's been so long, and it wasn't really the most popular series on the channel. But yes, I did 10 episodes of Kingdom Hearts Final Mix, and it just was a real pain to record. I had to like re-record sections of the game, like cutscenes when it would cut out. It was overall annoying, so I was like, you know what? I just shouldn't record it until the PS4 remake comes out, because at least I can record with my PS4 fine. Like, it doesn't do whatever my PS3 does. And the reason why the PS3 does that is because you're not even supposed to record with the PS3. You have to use like an HDMI splitter, because the way they had it was... It was pretty dumb. That way you couldn't like load like movies or anything and record it straight up. Luckily with the PS4 they have an option where you can disable those features and then record it. So for those who don't record it, it might sound like I'm just going on about nothing, but overall it's just going to be much easier to record on the PS4. So that's my point. I just need to get up to the 10 episodes worth that I was, which I believe was after the jungle. So it's not going to take too much long to catch up. That's only like 3 worlds, so I'm going to try to do them as quickly as possible, and hopefully later this week we will have a new Kingdom Hearts episode. I mean, they're not going to be consistent when Breath of the Wild starts again, but it will be something, you know, just like change of pace every here and there that I'll be uploading Kingdom Hearts. It really depends on how you guys receive it. If you guys want more, I'll bring more. But along with that, this weekend I do have the top 5 that I was planning to get out last week out, but I didn't have time to finish editing it, so that's going to be on my to-do list. So do expect this Friday new top 5. Finally, it's been like 2 years since I've done that, but there won't be another 2-year gap. Hopefully it will be a week or bi-weekly gap of the top 5 series I have planned for Breath of the Wild. It's only going to be 4 top 5s I plan on bringing out, so look forward to that. And along with that, just other videos I'll sprinkle in between. I mean, I know I did say I was going to do Ocarina of Time 3D, I guess I was going to do it again on an emulator, but after emulating it and getting it to work, even though the quality looks amazing, the controls don't work properly. And I mean, if I want to play this game perfectly, not necessarily perfectly, but if I want to play this game well, I want the controls to work well. So yeah, that's kind of the issue at hand right now. I can't really record it that well, so I don't know. I'm gonna kind of put this whole LP aside of Ocarina of Time, or any new LP aside, until we, you know, start up the hard mode of Breath of the Wild and really get into that, along with you know, just doing the Korok seeds in the previous Breath of the Wild playthrough that we currently have going on. So yeah, when the Korok mask comes out, you should expect for me to resume the original Breath of the Wild Let's Play, and for me to start a new Breath of the Wild Let's Play, and just overall a lot more videos. So yeah, overall this update video is just pretty much telling you guys that there will be videos coming out soon. I do apologize, it's been over a week since I've uploaded, and usually I don't go that long without uploading, but it's because I wasn't even home. I could not upload for the majority of this week, so yeah, it really sucked. But now that I'm back, I'm actually going to upload. I know I said that in the last update video that, oh, this month there's going to be tons of videos, but I totally forgot about E3 and how it would slow down my schedule so much. That and the fact that we don't really have a daily Let's Play to be uploading. All of the other videos that I've been working on take a lot more than a day to produce, so yeah. But aside the point, streams, videos, everything will resume. E3 was great. New Let's Plays to come, from Metroid to Shadow of the Colossus to not No Kuni. I enjoyed it, but I don't think I'm gonna LP that game. It's very long, and in general, I don't think I'd want to do like an RPG like that. Like, I'd want to do something that I feel like I have something to offer in terms of like completing. So, and that may not make too much sense, but in my eyes, it makes a lot of sense. I don't know. Just in general, I feel like if it's something I can't really, you know, do different, or it's not even like do differently, just have fun and try to show you guys in a way, then I wouldn't really do it. So it's like there's certain games I feel like I really want to Let's Play for you guys, and then the other games that are just there, I don't really think I'd offer anything special to it, so I don't see a point in Let's Playing. That's kind of how I see like, and decide which games I want to Let's Play. It's like, if I can really do something to this LP to, you know, pique someone's interest, I'll do it. And yeah, it's kind of like one of the main reasons why I do it. That, and obviously I do it for you guys. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate it. I appreciate all the comments, the feedbacks, the likes, everything in the videos. It's always appreciated. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow in another video. I hope you guys understand why I haven't uploaded, but there's tons to come. And overall, I hope you guys enjoyed this video for what it is. But anyways, I've been ZeldaMaster, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!